Joey from JLD Travels coming back with a new video and actually checking out someone we've not checked out before on the channel, I don't believe, called the Black Filipino TV. And this particular video I thought was quite fitting to go into this one after my last upload a couple of days ago now. And it's actually him in a kind of interview sort of scenario from what I can guess by the title, which is this passport bro is treated like a king in the Philippines and is not used to being treated that way. And hopefully it will go in quite in depth and see from his point of view why he's gone there. To obviously I can give my 2 cents with why I went there, but it wasn't because I wanted to be a passport bro. It's just women out there should attract me more than Western women, unfortunately. So without further ado, we'll jump right in and see what he's got to say.
On his career too, but he's not only doing that, he's trying to find a wife. I'm from America. He used to this treatment, man. Yep.
For us Filipina, it's not our responsibility. What our hearts wants us to do.
She's talking about wanting to work.
Yeah.
I don't know no gold digger.
Yeah.
That wants to work. And I can come over here as many times as I need to, and it's because of her.
It's of her.
There he is, boy. Wow, that's pretty. Oh, that was for this year's New Year's.
When women say what they say, we should start saying, how does your husband feel about it?
Right.
Like, how does your husband, because like you're married,
right.
I'm married, right? A lot of guys, there's some guys that just want to play.
Yeah,
there's a lot of guys that are getting married to these women.
That's the thing. Like, if you look at it from what it is, these men are finding partners.
Exactly.
You know, the Bible talks about these things.
Yeah.
Man finds a woman and you settle down and you build.
Yeah.
Y'all chasing your careers, and that's become your husband. The man is working on his career too, but he's not only doing that, he's trying to find a wife.
Exactly.
You got these chicks that feel like if you say, hey, can you bring me a bottle of water? Why can't you get it for yourself?
Yeah.
Buy.
Yeah.
We saying buy to that.
Yeah.
Whereas, as you saw just now, I said, can you? And this is organic. That's who she is. Can you hand me the water? I'm a pour it for you.
Not even that. You said when you got over here, she said, "Can I fold your stuff?" Yeah, she asked you and just started doing it. Yeah,
man, it's just like she's the type. We went out last night, and so I'm cleaning it up, and she looked at me, she started frowning. I was like, "What?" Didn't I say that's me? I pick up. You just sit down and relax.
Yeah.
I be trying to tell her like, man, I'm from America. I ain't used to this treatment, man.
Yep.
And so it's just like, I joke with her sometimes, like, I'm already turned out. Even, God forbid, even if it didn't work out, ain't no going back for me.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I've already
I gotta go get another one.
I've already taken the red pill. This is a wonderful place, as long as you come in with the right mentality.
Exactly.
Be respectful, and you're not doing too much. This could be your own paradise. Because the people are great. I was watching YouTube a few years ago, and they talked about the concept of being jolly. And I was like, what they talking about? Like jolly? I'm thinking like Santa Claus type, you know what I mean? What's the mean about jolly? Yeah. And they was just like, man, it's just a personality, like making sure you okay before they okay. And I be having to tell her sometimes, like, you know, do something for yourself. Like, I'm good. You know, I can tell you if I need something, but like, she is such a caring person when it comes to me. Like, it makes me go even harder. The reason why I'm able to come over here is because, you know, my contract year is 187 days, but I'm actually working 207 in order to make sure that my pockets are straight and I can come over here as many times as I need to, and it's because of her. It's because of her.
Because of her.
I'm not here to say, like, come out here and you're going to find what I found. come out here and find what you're looking for.
Exactly.
Because everybody's needs is different. But I would say it's here though. Like if you want to come out here and that's what you're searching for a wife.
Yeah.
They out here.
Yeah.
And it's like a video we saw on TikTok where they were saying, the bashers was calling dudes, the password bros, whatever you want to call it, leftovers.
Oh, we don't care. You can have our leftovers. We don't care.
Old toys.
Yeah.
She said, well, they old to y'all.
Yeah.
But they new to us though.
You know why? They can at least compare us. Whoa, you guys are way better than my ex. Or my ex-wife, per se.
Yeah,
So,
Helga.
Keep sending your toys.
You see? Shout out to Helga.
Shorty said, keep sending your toys. And so it's just like, say, man, if you tired of being treated like you are leftover, come over to the Philippines and you're going to be somebody's star.
Yeah.
You're going to be somebody's Michelin meal. And they going to never take you for granted. And it's going to be mutual. You feel me? I'm a big supporter of people finding love.
Yeah.
Wherever you find it, as long as it's compatible and it's mutual, live your life. But I'm not being paid spokesperson for the Philippines. But shout out to the Filipinos, man. Shout out to the Filipinos, man. Shout out to the Black Filipino too.
Yes, thank you, brother. Thank you.
That's my spiel on the Philippines as a whole.
Those negative comments. Yeah. See, when we first dating, I'm very like a sensitive person. I'm easily affected to a very simple word. And then by the time that I learned from him that never get affected to negative people because they were just going to like give a negative impact to your goals in life. You just have to be focused on those positive people, and those those bashers are commenting on our TikTok account. I'm just thankful that I have you all. We have our YouTube channel, Danica Garcia, and then we do have a couple TikTok account, Denzel and Danica. Make sure to follow us, and in the YouTube channel, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that they are updated in every videos.
Comment, subscribe. Also, make sure you check them out on TikTok as well. They get a lot of love though. I'm looking here too. I see in here it says can't leave them. No reason to leave a man who loves you and protect you. Right? I see a lot of positive here too.
And Jay's absolutely right, man. Shout out to the people that come in with the right mindset, positivity. And shout out to the haters too, man. Like I said, you watching, so you're boosting the channel, man. So she's never going to delete no comments, But best believe, I got that thing too. So if you say something too ridiculous, I'm gonna clap back on you. But for the most part,
you're just gonna quickly pause it there. No, like he's not wrong, because what these absolutely moronic leftist leaning Western women clearly have the wrong idea, because they think that doing multiple video after video after video after video bashing the hell out of men from their own country, it's going to have the complete opposite of effect. It's going to push more men away to do like what this guy's done here and what I've done. But I've done it off my own back before I even knew passport pro thing wasn't even a thing. Because for me, my goal was to try to date someone from East Asia, because that's just my thing. I can't help that. That's just who I'm overly attracted to. And I found my lady, my fiance, I love her to bits. Yeah, and it's just literally like they're going to push this more and more and more and more out there for everyone to see, and all it's going to do is just make it even more widespread, even more mainstream, and more men are going to realise, you know what, this might actually be an option. And they'll start looking to it. More and more men will leave. There'll be more and more women that'll end up being cat ladies, because they seem to think that they deserve everything and then give nothing in return. But we'll jump right back in.
Part, man, it's all fun and games, and we're blessed to be in a position where people are even following in the first place. So, hopefully we are providing content in the future that you guys enjoy, and let us know in the comments.
I think that taking care of their man is a big deal to them.
Yeah.
It's a responsibility to them. Like for us, for us Filipina, it's not our responsibility. It's what our hearts wants us to do. It comes from our hearts. We want to take care of our partner, our husband or boyfriend, like that.
Every Filipina, not every, I can't say every. Just like I can't say every woman in the States is bad, right? But a lot of Filipinas will actually take pride in doing these things.
Us Filipinas, we like to pamper our husbands and we like to take care of them. Like in my case, I wake up in the morning and make him breakfast and make him lunch for work. And that when he comes home, I also make him dinner. Like I'd rather do it for him. I'd rather cook than go outside, go to the store and buy store-bought food. It's not some of them are healthy, but it's always good to have something prepared at home.
And it's not even just because we're foreigners. They do this for their men too.
When I was growing up, my mother would cook for my father.
That's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. That's just in their nature. So it's a great thing. And to the fact that they're uneducated, what are you about to do soon, Danica?
I'm about to graduate a Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management. So I am planning to apply for a job. Like honestly, this February I'll be done with my school. I'm just waiting for the graduation time. So while I am waiting, I wanted to work. And then by the time that I move in US with my husband, I want to work in a nice hotel, and then I also have the desire to be a teacher. I want to teach mathematics.
She's talking about wanting to work.
Yeah.
I don't know no gold digger
Yeah.
that wants to work. Gold diggers tend to just want to collect.
Yeah.
They don't want to work. But no, that's what I be saying about her though. Like this is not forced. This is organic. Like she's excited to be able to join the workforce in February, and she's excited to come to America for the opportunity to work because. Speaking of people not knowing what they're talking about, let me tell you guys something about remittance real quick. One of the biggest suppliers of income in this country is overseas Filipinos and Filipinos sending money back. So before y'all bash people, do some research on why it would be beneficial for her not to just come over as my wife, but what she can also do to help her family more. If it's just about the green card, somebody is only worried about themselves. She not just doing this for me and her. She's also thinking about her parents as well and being able to make life a little bit easier on them. So, man, listen, it doesn't take a lot of time to do some personal research before y'all are negative towards people. But hey, I'm a history teacher. I love to teach y'all. Come to our channel. Teachable.
Check them out. 2023 is going to be a good year. 2023 is my year. It's their year. You're going to see the shirts too soon. 2022 is about to end, and 2023 is coming in. You want to start the year off on a positive note. Even if last year didn't go well, you want to start off the year with positivity. If you see positive affirmations all around you, you will continue to push forward on your dreams and goals. Keep pushing forward to 2023 and also to the rest of your life. Get merch that represents your journey for the future.
Having us on, man.
Yeah, for sure.
It was great meeting up in person.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Black Filipino channel, man. I was watching it before I even met her, so I told them about that earlier. So for any dudes or even women that are curious about traveling over to the Philippines and seeing what it's like with somebody that got feet on the ground, follow, like, and enjoy that journey, man.
Yeah, guys. So, Chapos now. We'll see you guys next video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also, be sure to check out Denzel and Danica's TikTok. Also, Danica Garcia YouTube channel. I don't know where you're going, but you gotta get out of here because I'm leaving.
Happy holidays, guys!
Thank you for watching this video. If you like my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you like my content, you're welcome to support my content by giving a small donation at PayPal. You can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And there you can buy me a coffee, or you can book a consultation with me. I have consultations for a very small fee. It's a new feature to YouTube. It's thanks. Now at the bottom of this video, you'll see thanks there. You can give a thanks and make sure your comment is highlighted, and you can give a small donation that way as well. Guys, in the description, you'll see other videos of my other content that's great as well. So you can be sure to watch my other content there. Thank you for watching. See you next video.
Yeah, that was actually a quite interesting watch in the end, and that guy's got it spot on. And it's not like these Filipinos are not educated; they're just desperate to escape extreme poverty because these Western women seem to have some kind of weird thought that just because it's technically a third world country, that everyone's poor and homeless and they don't have money and they're not educated and they can't speak English and all this sort of stuff. The only time that it's probably the case that they can't really speak English too well is more in the provinces, because just like with like America and Canada and some other Western countries, except England, to a certain point until you hit university and some college courses that you have to pay for, that is mainly free. But if you're not in a fairly middle class sort of family in the Philippines, you're not going to get a proper education because they have to pay for it. But then, even if they can get to that point, even if the family can say pay a small portion of it, these Filipinos, whether they're male or female, they'll go out and work to subsidise to pay for their school while still going to school, having next to no sleep, not eating properly, but they do it just so they can get through school to have that degree, because out there, to get any kind of job in like a retail environment or any kind of job, most companies will not look at anyone unless they have a degree. And like with what that girl was doing, that she's just waiting to do the graduation like ceremony part of things, and she's graduated with a bachelor's degree. So she can't be not that intelligent, and then she eventually wants to be a maths teacher. And she understands the opportunity of coming over to the States for a short period, because she can send so much more money home to take care of her parents and to make her family's lives better. But then with the end goal, probably like me, I know they didn't physically say it, but our end goal is that she will come over here for, say, probably no more than about 3 or 4 years, maybe 5. Then we'll go back there. We'll have all this money saved from both of us while she's still sending money back. And I don't really go out drinking anymore. Don't smoke anymore. I don't game anymore really. And I hardly really sort of spend money. The only money I really spend is just paying my bills and everything else and catching up on things that I owe money to. And obviously my phone. And Netflix and a couple other things. That's literally it. Yeah, so just to wrap things all up, like, for me, I will never ever regret my decision of going abroad looking for someone. And these Western women are an absolute disgrace, and they're going to end up on their own with no one. And if they do find someone, there ain't going to be any good ones, because all the good ones will be leaving, and we'll be happy. Because when I'm with Lovely, she automatically wants to take care of me. She's always worrying about A, worrying about B, worrying about C, worrying about D, worrying about everything, and worrying about our budget and my budget and everything else. And she's just very loving. She's very doting. She just started cooking for me. I didn't ask for it. Not that I'm complaining, because even though she doesn't think she can cook well, her food was amazing for me, because it was nice to have someone that wanted to do that without having to be coaxed into doing it. And like how like she just did like these little random things completely just off her own. She'd just start doing it, and like she took pride in that I'm her partner, and like I had this weird sock I think, and it kept sort of like rolling down a little bit, and she was like kept putting it up and turning it around so it looked all nice, and it was as close to being in line with the other sock as possible. It was just weird little things like that. It was just made things so amazing, and just sort of like little times where we were just laying there, we weren't really like overly talking, but we're just like enjoying each other's company, and we're just laying there messing around, having a laugh, and just like playing on our phones together, and just like talking. I know it doesn't seem like much, and just like the ambient noise in the background, because like for me, it would put, I'm more leaning to being in her parents' province as long as there's something available there land-wise to buy, because that lifestyle is just it's something else. It's just so different. And it's not like has anyone ever really. I think while I was there for a month, I saw someone argue once, and it wasn't really like overly like there was no violence. There was no. Well, I assumed there was no like swearing, but it was literally it started, and then that's it. It was gone. The guy started walking away, and that was it. And that was it. And it's like some like people that some like Western men go out there really, what's the word, underestimate how shocking to their system being in their provinces. Because I can remember this video from like I saw on YouTube. I can't remember how long ago it was now, and like this guy was so out of his comfort zone. It was so real. Like he was complaining about everything. Like there was like holes in the roof, and he could hear like the rain dripping, and he wasn't comfortable like just sleeping on a mattress, and just the look on this Filipina's face just literally said like I have made the biggest mistake with this guy, because he's not even attempted to sort of get involved with the family, interact with them, try to interact with them in any way. And yeah, so and like with me, like I personally would love to be able to pick up paddling like that. I really would. That's my one goal for this year, is to learn enough that I can hold a basic conversation, because I want to interact, to be able to talk to her nana, to talk to her tate, to talk to her brothers, to talk to her other members of her family, because I think she's still got a grandmother there as well. And just to be able to talk to her in it, because I know I can say a few things, but with me and like how my brain operates, like I need to be doing it every day for a little bit, like say like a little bit in the morning, a little bit in the afternoon, and probably just a little bit before I go to bed. And I need to keep doing it like every day. And where I'm not obviously there every day yet, trying to teach myself Tagalog, like how the words are written in English letters, I just my brain's like, what is that? What is that? But that's one of my main goals for this year, is to get to a point that I can at least hold a basic conversation in Tagalog. So I'm starting to recognise words and what they mean. I can't say half of them yet, but I can understand some of it at least. And like when I went to like the province, the province like the first time, and then obviously the second time, which was for a lot longer, because our parents wanted to see how we would like interact like in a living together sort of situation, which is quite understandable. And I just took to it. Didn't bother me that there was no door on the toilet, and you had to wash water by getting it from a pump outside, and then taking a little dish, and I'm not sure what it's called, but doing like that didn't bother me at all. And she only had a mattress on the floor, That didn't bother me because for me, what was important was there with her family, and I was there with her, and she was next to me. That was the main important thing for me, and that's our goal: is to buy a plot of land, build a house. It might not be a mansion, but it'll be enough that there's room for us. There'll be room for a child somewhere down the line, and maybe an extra room or two. That if some of our family wanted to have a bit of a break from the house, not that the family argue or anything like that, but just so they can just have a bit of time to themselves and they have like a bit, because a lot of them have to sleep in the same room. So it'd be kind of nice for them to like have a break and like have a room to themselves for a night or two here and there, or maybe even longer. Who knows? And then eventually figure out what we'd want to do as a small business, and kind of my idea is to sort of have someone in equal sort of partnership sort of place where he knows like people in the Philippines to sort of get this off the ground, but have like a 50-50 sort of business that obviously can then become a family business. Well, obviously it would be a family business, obviously, but it would be a family business, and then it could then lighten the load of worry for money situation for her family, and then gives them, oh, we don't have to keep doing all of this, and then her mum and dad can just be grandparents and just live day to day as it is, and not have to worry about, oh, where's the money coming from for electric, or where's the money coming from to put food on the table, and they wouldn't have to worry. And then my last goal is to obviously be able to remodel her parents' house to make it a lot more secure, and completely get a new roof, put a washing machine in there so she doesn't have to keep going down to the river to wash their clothes. They can just do it there, and maybe, I don't know how you'd be able to do it, because I don't know how water systems work in the Philippines, but maybe to try and get running water, just so that at least they could have the washing machine there and stuff. But that's the end goal. So we're a little bit away from that just yet, but that's the end goal that we had, and obviously to get married. Can't forget that one. And yeah, and just to live together in the Philippines and just be happy in paradise, man. And just knowing that like I've only got 2 and a bit weeks or so, 3 weeks at a push, and my journey will be starting all over again. The scoop fight's not going to be fun, I ain't gonna lie, because like it doesn't have any in-flight entertainment, and like it allows Wi-Fi, but you can't stream on it, and you have to pay to use the plug socket. But you can only do that by buying a Wi-Fi pack to the use of the plug. So I'm gonna have to download a load of stuff on my laptop to watch, and I might have to find myself one of those little travel pillows and stuff, because like you don't even get that. I bought the meal, and I think on the long part of the flight I reserved a window seat because like you have to. But not on all of it. But the rest of it, that's the next thing to do. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see and would like to see more, please don't hesitate to check out any of our other videos. The most recent video will just be to the left. One of our playlists will just be to the right. Drop us a like. Leave us a comment down below. As you can see, I'll reply to all the comments as much as I can. And even Lovely tries to, where she can here and there. And smash the subscribe button, tap the bell icon so you don't miss another upload, and we'll catch you on the next one, guys.